soon. Are you here for a signature? I'll make it out to Christ Almighty, since you're so intent on dying for our sins. Can't say I'm surprised to find your type in this place, at this point in time. I've been writing about your world for decades, and the secrets speak to me, torture me in my dreams. My only relief was with the keyboard, or a bottle. But the madness would always catch up with me, always pull me back, and I don't have the capacity for ignorance. I can't unsee what I've seen. I can't give back what I've learned. I can't come home after a long day at the office, beat the kids, fuck the wife, and pass out in front of a ball game with a case of Bud. I envy the sheep and their infinite capacity for ignorance. You know what they say, idiocy is bliss. Kingsmouth was founded by the Illuminati. This whole community, the entire island, was built by Kabbalists. They claim they picked this place because it was isolated, easy to protect. Bullshit. There's power here, begging to be released, and the Illuminati, they tried their best. In their arrogance, they believed they could tame it, use it somehow. That's why the entire island is riddled with esoteric markings and archaic symbols, with tunnels and secret rooms. They dug deep, and what they found scared them. They wised up eventually, moved on to bigger and better things, left the town to rot. Those who remained, well, who would they leave behind? Not their best and brightest, I can guarantee you that. Those people, they kept feeding on the power until it permeated everything. The town, the forest, the school. That's what brought me here. To succumb myself in evil. To understand it. Learn about it. Write about it. But it seemed to have faded. Like the paint on the picket fences. This place seemed no more cruel than any other small town on this blighted continent. Filled with pettiness and jealousy. And murderous thoughts. But human. Boy, was I wrong. I'd say I got more than I bargained for. But you might think I got exactly what I deserved. And you'd probably be right. The day the fog rolled in, I stood up here in this ivory tower and watched it all. It came like an avalanche, like a tsunami, obscuring everything in its path. First the shoreline, then the fields, the forest, the town. It lingered for a while before receding. There was no one left. The fog took them, all of them. At least that's what I thought at first glance. Turned out there were others who escaped the fog somehow. Me and the sheriff, she was paying a friendly visit. I was above it all. It didn't touch us. That night it was deathly quiet. The fog around the island obscured everything, sight and sound. One or two people tried to leave. They walked into that thick mist, and all we heard were the screams. The next morning, with the dawn, came the townsfolk, returning from the sea. Like one of my stories. Followed by what the Wabanaki once called the Pale Men. The Drought. That's when I decided to stay put and keep writing. There's a strange inspiration to be found in imprisonment.
And that's everything. Alright. So he knows a little bit about the Wabanaki as well. I wonder if I jumped off the ledge, would I... Because I was kind of curious to see if, because of that loading screen, if this was a different area or not above, or if I jumped off the ledge, would I come back down here and probably die? So that's pretty far up. Okay, so I have to go to the drog that's down there, and I know damn well that if I jumped from here I'd die, so there might be a way for me to get down there if I could hit the rocks on the way down and stop myself. But it doesn't look like there's any rocks that are edged out properly for me to be able to do that. Let's try over here. Looks like I could probably jump down here and work my way down. Okay, that's good so far. Dagon Bay. Huh. Zombies? They followed me all the way down here? Luckily, I think I could still kill everything. Oh boy. 8 more to go. What's the shotgun? I almost want to get it, but then again, I don't want to lose my critical rating boost. Is that a Drog fighting a Goliath? Apparently they're not friends. Okay, so the brood pods don't count. We know that from that much. Do the incubators count? That's what I'm wondering. Because I would think they'd be Drog as well. No, they don't. So I do have to kill the impalers and whatever else is here. There's one right there. That's a mauler. It's 4 out of 10. No. Okay, we're halfway there now. Now I know the Drakh are going to play a major part in Blue Mountain. It was like one side of the whole entire area seemed like it was covered in Drakh the moment I walked in. Okay, we have 2 here. Okay. I accidentally got the attention of that other one too, but that's fine. I can kill them both, probably. Whoops, that impaler moved me. There we go. Rusty shipwreck seems to be over this way. I had to sneeze. I couldn't wait any longer. Something following me. Oh, one of these guys. Okay. I was expecting to be either a Drakh or an incubator or something. Bam. Okay. Another shotgun. I think this is the same one as before. Ah, here we go. Reached the old junkyard. We found an abandoned junkyard not too long ago. Kill 15 zombies along the bluff. Well, that should be easy because most of them are eaters. And they're usually like in groups of 3 or 4. Okay, let's start. Looks like there's 5 of them right on here. Looks like that's a good number of them already dead. That's not very good. I don't want to lose any more health than I already have. Five more. I think we might have to walk into another area though, because I think the only thing left around here are slopping bodies. Yeah, it looks like we've killed everything around here. Up this way or down this way? Car out here. Here's some. Okay. Let's just try and get their attention. Perfect. Okay. Ah, darn it. Looks. Oh wait, I already have 11, so yeah, this should be enough. There we go. Okay, junkyard. If it's the same place I'm thinking of, then I already know what it is. Looked like there was like some sort of malfunctioning scrap monster in the middle of it. Zombie just appearing right out in front of me like that. That's odd. Music's not starting. And I know they're following me. Okay, they're leaving. Yep, this is the place. The Resident Horror. The barn, he thought. They had to make it to the barn. So, the next area is probably going to be a barn then. First, however, let's destroy this. Oh, come on. It's just all AoEs. Oh man, that was quite a freeze there. I do believe on fire. And there we go. And the next place is indeed a barn, which appears to be only less than 50 meters from us, so it's not very far away at all. Okay. Must be another way in somewhere. Yeah, okay, here's must be where the entrance is. Yep, it's open. Ooh. The old house on the bluff was marked. The trail of blood would never stop. Now he's glowing. Survive the bard attacks. Okay, well, bring it on. Here comes something. That's one down. Where are the rest? Can't leave the barn. Ah, here comes another one. Maybe they're on some sort of timer to make sure you have enough time to kill the first one. Well, where's the next one? Here it comes. Still more. What is that? 3 so far? Or is that 4 so far? I think it's 3, actually. This is probably the last one since he's has a flag instead of whatever. Go to the abandoned house near the lighthouse. Does that have to go all the way back to the lighthouse? Oh, okay. Hopefully it'll end up there so I don't have to run all the way back up to the lighthouse from like half the map away again. You can never have enough zombies following you. Okay, last time I thought I was safe from the zombies. They came out from the roof at me. Here they come. Alright. Everything is true. Oh. Keeps on moving away from me, I don't know why. Yeah, it's finished. Time to head back up to the lighthouse for the last mission. Nothing following me, okay. Yeah, I don't need the hammer. Let's go ahead and get some more damage to the fist. Skill 6. Tenderizing. Whenever you successfully hit a target in the weakened state, you deal a small extra hit. There's also... what was it? Heavy recoil. Does a lot of damage and exploits weakened state. Because right now I have a passive that automatically makes anything that gets hit by a blast attack to go to weakened state. Alright.
We may curse heaven for our fate, but hell is a device of our own construction. The Ebony Tower, #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list, 5 weeks running. We are the architects of our own destiny. There's no innocence, only ignorance. Nobody could ever accuse me of empathy, of genuinely caring for people. In fact, they'd probably say that Sam Krieg is a cold son of a bitch. And they'd be right. People don't interest me. The acts of people, now those are intrinsically interesting. Particularly the consequences of those actions. Cause and effect, crime and punishment. It's every book I ever wrote and sold 1 million copies of. So what did the good folk of Kingsmith do to deserve their fate? I tell you, they were evil. Kingsmith, Solomon County, pure evil, all of it. Like a modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah. Always was. From the moment the pilgrims stepped off the boat and set forth on these shores. There's a dark rot festering behind the flower print veil of the Labor Day barbecues, homecoming parades, and maple syrup. I should know. The deeper I dug, the darker the hole, the more I found. A goddamn abyss of foreshadowing. I've seen evidence of acts so cruel and demented, so twisted and sick, right out there, that people might confuse them for one of my books. And if you've read